Astonished. 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 I was astonished by how much the city had changed over the years. Unsettling. 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 There was an unsettling silence in the room after he spoke. Embarrassing. 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 It was so embarrassing when I tripped and fell in front of everyone. Hopeful. 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 She felt hopeful about her future after the interview. Shocked. 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 I was shocked to hear the unexpected news about his sudden departure. Upset. 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 She was very upset because she failed the important exam. Nostalgic. 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 Looking at these old childhood photographs makes me feel very nostalgic. Pessimistic. 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 Don't be so pessimistic. I am sure everything will work out fine. Enthusiastic. 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 She is very enthusiastic about her new job. Disappointed. 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 I was very disappointed with the final result of the project. Confident. 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 She felt more confident about her speaking skills after practicing every day. Nervous. 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 I felt very nervous before the oral exam. Frightening. 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 The loud thunder during the storm was truly frightening. Boredom. 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 She tried to read a book to relieve her boredom during the long flight. Unhappy. 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 She felt unhappy because she couldn't find her lost keys. Exhausted. 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 I was completely exhausted after studying all day for the final exam. Frightened. 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 The little boy was frightened by the loud thunder during the storm. Confused. 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 I was a bit confused by the complicated instructions on the exam. Overjoyed. 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 She was overjoyed to hear that she had passed the final exam. Indifferent. 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 He seemed completely indifferent to the criticism from his colleagues. Disheartened. 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 She felt disheartened after failing her driving test for the third time. Bewildered. 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 He was completely bewildered by the sudden change in the weather. Overwhelmed. 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 She felt completely overwhelmed by the amount of work she had to do. Delighted. 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 I was delighted to hear that you passed your final exams. Jealousy. 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 His success caused a lot of jealousy among his colleagues. Bored. 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 I felt bored during the long lecture, so I started doodling in my notebook. Optimistic. 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 Despite the many challenges, she remains optimistic about her future career. Content. 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 She felt content with her simple life in the countryside. Cheerful. 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 She always has a cheerful smile on her face. Proud. 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 She was very proud of her daughter's excellent exam results. Guilty. 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 I felt guilty about forgetting my friend's birthday. Unsettled. 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 She felt unsettled after hearing the strange news. Clumsy. 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 I felt a bit clumsy when I tripped over my own feet during the presentation. Unlucky. 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 I felt very unlucky when I lost my wallet on the first day of my vacation. Thrilled. 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 She was thrilled to receive an invitation to the graduation ceremony. Unpleasant. 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 The smell in the small room was very unpleasant. Worried. 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 I am worried about my upcoming final exams. Calm. 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 Despite the stressful situation, she remained remarkably calm. Brave. 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 It was very brave of her to speak up against the unfair decision. Impatient. 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 He grew impatient while waiting for the bus to arrive. Jealous. 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 She felt a little jealous of her friend's new car. Lonely. 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 She felt lonely moving to a new city where she didn't know anyone. Puzzled. 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 She looked puzzled by the difficult math question on the blackboard. Furious. 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 She was furious when she found out that he had lied to her. Eager. 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 She is eager to learn new things and improve her skills. Uncomfortable. 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 I felt very uncomfortable when everyone suddenly stopped talking and looked at me. Irritated. 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 She was getting increasingly irritated by the loud noise coming from next door. Depressed. 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 He felt depressed because he couldn't find a job after graduation. Satisfied. 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 I am very satisfied with the results of my final exam. Surprised. 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 I was surprised to hear that she had decided to move to another country. Envious. 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 She was envious of her friend's success. Anxious. 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 I feel anxious about the upcoming exam. Frustrated. 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 I felt frustrated because I couldn't solve the math problem. Embarrassed. 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 I felt embarrassed when I tripped in front of my friends. Relieved. 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 I was so relieved to hear that she passed her driving test. Grateful, grateful, grateful. I am truly grateful for all the help you have given me. Impressed, impressed, impressed. I was very impressed with your presentation today. Patience, patience, patience. You need a lot of patience to learn a new language. Scared, scared, scared. I was too scared to walk through the dark forest alone. Nervousness, nervousness, nervousness. She could feel her nervousness growing as she waited for the exam results. Disgusted, disgusted, disgusted. I was disgusted by the terrible smell coming from the kitchen. Annoyed, annoyed, annoyed. She was annoyed because the train was delayed for over 30 minutes. Terrified, terrified, terrified. She was terrified of walking alone in the dark.